Hello and welcome to Hustles Zetu. My name is Eunice Njeri. Here we celebrate Kenyans who are doing amazing things and ensuring that they are winning together. Today I'm delighted to host Obed Bundi. He's an entrepreneur based in Nakuru City, and we will be discussing running furnished apartment businesses in Kenya. So karibu Obed, and introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the invite. I'm really humbled. So, as you have said, my names are Obed Bundi. I'm a travel and business consultant.
All right.
And I've ventured into the furnished apartment business.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. Could you kindly briefly tell us your journey into business? Like, how did you begin business?
So, I started business around 4 years ago.
Okay.
I was employed as a marketer, and in the quest of traveling to different places, seeking for accommodation, that's when now the idea of starting a serviced apartment business came. Mm-hmm. And from there started pole pole until now. We've built over years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite amazing. So your inspiration was from your previous engagement as an employee somewhere?
Yeah, basically the challenges that we were going through, seeking for accommodation. You're a particular place, you're around 3 people, you'd want an accommodation where it would allow you to share with your colleagues. Mm-hmm. Looking at how a furnished apartment is in a hotel, you just get a room. Mm-hmm. But for a serviced apartment, you get a space where there's a living room, you can share, you can talk, you can plan. Mm-hmm. So that's what inspired to start the business.
The business.
Yeah.
So what challenges have you faced in running furnished or serviced apartment businesses?
So there are several challenges that we faced. So one is, we don't own the houses.
Right.
Basically what we've done is we've rented out the houses. So some landlords are not acceptance of for one to run. So once they realize, they kick you out. Mm-hmm. That is one. Mm-hmm. Secondly, you get clients who don't really appreciate what you've done. In terms, they'll mess up the place. Mm-hmm. Others, maybe they'll throw up maybe a party. You find things have been broken. Mm-hmm. Sometimes some clients don't pay. They check out and go. You try calling them, they are not paying. Mm-hmm. And also a challenge of getting clients.
Oh, the challenge of marketing now the business.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, so you have 2 Airbnbs. I know 2 here in Nakuru City. I don't know whether you have any others out there. You could mention that.
Yes, I do have others in Nairobi. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Locations?
One is in Mombasa Road, the other one is in Syokimau.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that is great. So is this a worthy investment for somebody watching us and they're thinking, I have been thinking of running a furnished or a serviced apartment business. Would you encourage somebody out there hustling and they have some extra savings to venture out into this kind of business?
So I would say, just like any other business, it's a process, it's a journey. Mm-hmm. It's not abracadabra or picky ponky, as they say.
Yeah.
It's a journey. So you start the investment, you pump in money. It takes time for people to accept the product that you've put out there. By the time you're getting results, I would say it's not a microwave kind of business.
All right.
It's a business that needs patience, persistence. Remember, you're dealing with people.
Oh, yeah, true.
Times you might walk into your house, you find it's in a mess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a worthy investment. Mm-hmm. But again, I would say it's a journey. It's a journey. And it needs patience for you to grow a brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these serviced apartments or furnished apartments, you're in hospitality basically. So it's like you're either a competitor of the hotel industry. Yeah. How has that affected the hotel industry? And is there some level of conflict between now somebody running a hotel and you who are running now the furnished apartments?
So on the flip side of it, actually, I would say it's a blessing in disguise.
All right.
Reason being, if you look recently, there's been a surge of people traveling, even locally. Mm-hmm. So whatever we have in terms of accommodation, both serviced apartments, hotels, motels, and all that cannot even satisfy a quarter of the population. This is because mostly when you look maybe in December, you go to Mombasa, all hotels are booked. You go to Naivasha, all hotels are booked. You come to Nakuru, all of them are booked. So whatever we have actually cannot really satisfy our market. And people now are embracing traveling. So to me, it's more of complementing one another than even being a competitor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the two industries, now the hotel and now the serviced apartments, there's some level of some complement in terms of if a hotel has overflows or if you have overflows. Have you found yourself in a situation where if you're fully booked, let's say you have 2 apartments in Nakuru, have you found yourself referring them to a hotel somewhere? Or how is the ecosystem for the other people that run such businesses? Like, do you support each other if one has an overflow? Something of the sort.
Yeah, we do work together. Sometimes you get a client, they tell you, I don't want an apartment, I want a hotel. You refer them to the hotel.
Okay.
Sometimes a client specifically tells the hotel, hey, I want a serviced apartment.
Yeah, true.
So they are referred to us. So we work hand in hand. Sometimes people don't want to cook. They want to stay in a serviced apartment, but they don't want to cook. We liaise with the hotel, they get their food.
All right.
So it's a good working partnership. Yeah.
So this being hospitality industry, would you say that if I am, let's say, if I live in Nairobi and I have my children and husband, do you think there's a way that it has encouraged domestic travel for Kenyans? Because if I assume I can go get a place and I am in a furnished apartment in Nakuru for a whole week, have you seen any uptick, or are the hotels, have we been able to report any uptick of domestic travel, like as Kenyans traveling?
Yeah, sure. It has actually. Furnished apartments have become a safe haven for families.
Oh, nice.
Because if you look at the setup, it's more family friendly. And looking at the hard economic times, so just picture, these are 3-bedroom.
Yeah, true.
You have a family of around 5 people. Whatever we are charging for a 3-bedroom and what someone would be charged in a hotel
is far much.
It's far much cheaper by far. So it's becoming a safe haven. It's encouraging people to travel, and it's also giving an opportunity for families to bond. Yeah.
Okay. So in essence, it has boosted local tourism.
Yes, it has.
Wow, that is good. So what challenges? You said that most people rent out apartments. What challenges in terms of like administration from now the people who own the apartments, would you wish that they are addressed by the people watching us? Because there are so many people renting out. Most people do not necessarily own these furnished apartments. So what challenges do you think the people renting out would be able to help minimize for you people to be able to run your businesses successfully?
So basically, I would say the people who are coming maybe for the uptake, like it's not a place to party, it's not a place to do other things. This is a place where maybe you're traveling out of town, you need a nice place, a homely place where you can relax and conduct your business. This is what we are doing. But the good thing is things are changing. The perception that was back then about furnished apartments is changing, and people are appreciating that they are accommodation like any other place. It's not a place for someone to come and hide and do bad things. These are places, genuine people who are coming to do business, genuine people who are coming for conferences, genuine people who are coming to travel and experience what our beautiful city has to offer. That it's giving them a safe place and somewhere very affordable, pocket friendly, for them to enjoy. So I would urge them, they come, let them embrace what we have and give us honest feedback so that we can be able to make the space much better.
Okay. I have a friend who once said he would rather not rent out a furnished apartment. he quoted privacy reasons. He imagined, what if I am in a place and there are cameras recording me? He felt much safer, or he thought, or he still believes that it is much safer to be in a hotel room because it is controlled. Have you had incidences where clients have cited privacy concerns, they don't know whether there are cameras, and for lack of a better word, people have associated Airbnbs with some level of immorality? I don't know whether that is what you mentioned, that there has been a change, a positive change in uptake. So how would you address privacy concerns for a client?
Yeah, sure. I would say, just like in a market, there's always a madman in every market.
Wow.
And definitely in the industry, there are people who are rogue. You cannot say that everybody is genuine, doing genuine business.
True, true.
But now we are looking at, we have legislation. You can't just wake up, open an apartment, and no one doesn't know you exist. We are picking licenses from TRA. They have to come visit your place and ascertain. By the time they are giving you a license, they are very sure that this place is compliant. So we are doing that. The county council, we're also paying for that. So basically, there's a lot of check-in, check-out to ensure that the place is standard in terms of security, in terms of safety, in terms of privacy, and all that. They shouldn't shy away from coming.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so this is end of part 1 on Hustles Zetu. Remember, we are talking about running a successful serviced apartment or furnished apartments. We will be right back with part 2 of this conversation.